and this is the 6mm GT. As promised, I'm bringing this to you. Super excited about this build. If you haven't heard of this cartridge, I highly suggest that you go check it out. This is my dasher cartridge. This is one I use for different things. This is the go gauge for the 6GT. So you can see that the GT is just a little bit longer shoulder, and it's got a 35-degree shoulder instead of a 40-degree shoulder, which makes for better feeding. I have not built one of these yet, and honestly, if I didn't have a dasher, I would probably go ahead and build a GT. It might be the new bench setter. Just got the reamer from 4D Tool Rentals out of Kalispell, Montana. Grew up in Montana. Spent a lot of time up there, so it's kind of neat that these guys are up there. Great to work with. So we've got the MDT chassis from MDT up in Canada. Great people to work with. I love their product. This thing is a beast, solid as a rock. Same with their AICS magazines. We've got a Bartlein 7.5 6mm 5R barrel M24 taper, so heavy, 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 but it is for a bench rest gun. We've got the Defiance Deviant Tactical, I believe. Yep, Deviant Tactical. So one-piece integrated rail. This is a beast of a receiver as well. So if nothing else, it's going to be very, very solid. Going to be putting a Night Force on it, and we've got the TriggerTech Diamond Trigger, which anybody knows I love these guys. Gonna be doing something cool with the Cerakote. I've done a lot of Cerakote stuff that I really haven't brought to YouTube. This will be one that I actually do. Gonna be doing a copperhead pattern. That all being said, looking forward to this build. I'll keep you posted on it. When it's wrapped up, we'll get it showed out there, and then we'll get outside and shoot it. I got 100 rounds of Hornady brass coming and some load development to do with this thing, so it should be a lot of fun. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Hi, and welcome back to Capers Precision Gunworks. As promised, we have the 6GT delivered. It's been a fantastic build. Other than some issues with the stock that I caused, had a bolt bind up. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but we've got a 6GT, 6mm. I think it's 100 thou longer than the 6 dasher. We've got it built on a Defiance Deviant short action tactical 20mm rail, Bartlein M24 26-inch finish. It is threaded on the end, 5H24 thread protector, custom to match the taper. Hopefully it's invisible. That's the idea. TriggerTech Diamond flat trigger. I love this trigger. For those of you who know me, we've got bipod on the Arca rail. MDT chassis, it's the AAC, and then put my own spin on it, calling it Copperhead. We've got desert or light sand, battleship gray with black honeycomb, stenciled with vinyl stenciling, burnt bronze over the whole thing, and then airbrushed all of the black in. Turned out beautiful. I couldn't ask for anything better. Finish is just great on this thing. Very complicated with all the ins and outs of the stock, for sure, the chassis rather. Love this chassis though, highly adjustable. Had a lot of fun with it out on the range. Put the Night Force on it and got it dialed in. So one of the things I want to mention with this, put a 107 with 32 grains of Varget. Just loaded some stuff up. I think I put it 10 thou off the lands just to verify some precision. Went out to the range and put sub ½ inch together without even really trying on load development. So super excited. It's a fun gun to shoot, zero recoil, especially in this heavy of a platform. But just had an absolute ball with this gun. If I didn't have everything set up to run a dasher, I would own one of these for sure. Go with the GT or a 6XC. But I've got some footage from out on the range. I'll be bringing that to you as well in this video. With the stock, something I have to do, I need to give a shout out to MDT. So while I was Cerakoting this thing, went to put the stock together with a chassis, and just part of the process that I do and the way I have to do it. After I'd sprayed the first coat on, I put these two pieces together so that everything matches up. I even put some of my the copperhead into right where the two meet. That way it kind of blends it all in. Went to put the bolt in and the bolt just instantly bound up. Now, any of you that have ever been around machining know that steel into aluminum can be tricky. Stainless steel on stainless steel, if you've ever heard it bind up and then it's done, it's locked up. I actually had that happen. I gave MDT a call, they hooked me up. Their customer service, I can't say enough, and they bring such a quality product to the table. This chassis is just solid as a rock. So wanted to bring this to you guys, had a lot of fun with it. You'll see some footage of me shooting it. Fun cartridge. If you have the means and are looking at anything in the 6s, man, this thing is a stud of a rifle. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. All right, folks, as promised, we're out here with the 6 GT. Just finished it up, got it on the paper, and we're gonna put some shots down range. I've got the camera going. It's a lot of fun to shoot. I see why so many people like them. So yeah, I'm gonna get behind the trigger here and we'll see what we can do. These are just some straight 107 SMKs with Varget. This load's not developed for this rifle at all. No load development, just made up some rounds, and we're gonna see how she shoots. Get the old lab radar going here. Well, my lab radar's not picking it up, but they are grouping. Oh, hey, the last one read 2990. That pretty much, I think that last one I pulled just a hair. Yeah, a half-inch group. If I hadn't pulled it, it would have been a lot better than that. But that being said, I loaded up a bunch because I didn't know what it was going to take me to get on paper. Most of the time I can do it fairly quickly, but I've ran into a string of bad luck lately, so I didn't want to get behind the 8-ball. But I'll leave those loaded up for the gentleman that purchased the rifle. 2990, that's cruising for 107. That's a great shooting gun. Real happy with this project. I actually can't tell you how excited I was to build this, because I've been thinking about doing this for myself. Just a very fun gun to build, and obviously had a lot of fun with a Cerakote on it. That part of it too was a lot of fun. So get to play with a couple of things I don't normally get to do, and it shoots great. It's super quiet. I guess I can take those out now. I always shoot with hearing protection on. You know, and I think another thing to mention is I run suppressors on most of my stuff anymore, just as out of habit, but I still wear hearing protection. On these Magnums that I build, you'll see me running muzzle brakes. I'm a proponent of muzzle brakes myself. People go, well, you have to wear hearing protection. You should be wearing hearing protection anyway, so let's just get that off the table. I'd rather have one good shot than one terrible shot followed up by 2 or 3 terrible ones at that. So out here, it's a great day in Missouri, 48 degrees or something like that. Awesome gun to shoot. That being said, great gun, beautiful day outside. Thought I'd get out and show this to you. Thanks for watching.